A brand new television show is coming to All Elite Wrestling, and Tony Khan has admitted it's likely that AEW wrestlers will jump to WWE. But first, a hot prospect has made their AEW in-ring debut. Several weeks ago, it was revealed that former NXT superstar Haaland, real name Parker Boudreaux, had made his AEW debut at a dark taping in Orlando, Florida, with him aligning himself with Ari Daivari and Slim J as the promotion's newest trio. Well, last night, Parker's first AEW match would air on YouTube, with him making quick work of Serpentico. The former offensive linesman would trend on social media before he even signed with WWE due to his sheer size, interactions with Paul Heyman, as well as comparisons to Brock Lesnar. Heyman would even call it a spoiler that Parker would be something special in WWE. Whilst he was signed to a WWE developmental contract shortly after, he was released from his deal in May 2022, with WWE said to be unhappy with his in-ring development. He now has the chance to work on his game as part of AEW's own developmental system on Dark, with him certainly one to watch going forward. But how high do you think Parker Boudreaux can go in AEW? Let me know in the comments down below. Next up, AEW have announced official details for their upcoming video game. Yesterday we discussed some leaked details via Amazon UK that revealed information for the upcoming release. Well, it hasn't taken long for AEW and THQ Nordic to break some official news with a new website, screenshots and trailer being released. With that said, the trailer doesn't show any gameplay, although it confirms recent box art leaks and features Chris Jericho, Jade Cargill, Jon Moxley, Britt Baker, Kenny Omega and CM Punk front and center. The official site describes the game's quote arcade feeling and notes, AEW Fight Forever is the first video game officially licensed by All Elite Wrestling. The best of the best from the AEW talent roster means players can look forward to playing as some of the most legendary wrestlers to enter the ring, plus all new high-flying AEW talent. AEW Fight Forever combined nostalgic arcade wrestler feel with innovative AEW finishes and tandem offense moves. There is also details on the career mode for the game, which reads, AEW Fight Forever's deep career mode highlights the fun and personality of an All Elite wrestler's life on the road. Players can create and develop their own wrestler who joins the AEW roster and appears in matches and storylines over an event schedule. Points are earned by winning matches and fulfilling certain objectives, which can then be used to enhance their wrestler's stats. Customization options have also been confirmed and will include AEW Fight Forever's wide range of customization options include wrestler attire and appearance, movesets, entrances, teams, and arenas. As for match types, they write, more match types than you can count: single, tag team, freeway, four-way, ladder, casino battle royal, falls count anywhere, and sanctioned lights out and exploding barbed wire death. Online co-op appears to also be a key feature, with them noting, wrestling goes completely next level with tag team matches that feature sequences of team maneuvers performed with simple commands. We can expect more gameplay to be shown on August 12th, with the Amazon listing also showing December 31st as the release date, although this could simply be a placeholder. Oh, and it looks like we may be getting closer to releasing some more content on the gaming channel, so head over there and subscribe with notifications on, ready for the drop. And that's likely where we're going to be releasing any future AEW video game news. Next up, Finn Balor talks stars wanting to leave WWE. This week, in an interview on the Cheap Heat podcast, Finn Balor revealed his role as a mentor to younger WWE talent, with him revealing what he tells people that aren't happy in the promotion. He would say that there is a whole world out there, something he knows from his time in Japan and Europe, and when people tell him that they want to leave, he always encourages them to do so, and he would note, yeah, for sure, I tell them to go. There's a whole other world. I tell them to go. Sometimes we get caught up in the bubble that's WWE, and there's a whole world of wrestling out there. If someone doesn't want to be here, they should go. If you don't want to work in WWE, don't be here. For me, I want to be here, so that's why I'm here. Besides his work in WWE, Balor is best known as the founder of the Bullet Club as Prince Devitt, being the group's first ever leader. He is recognized as one of the best junior heavyweights in the world, being a 3-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion and 2-time Best of the Super Juniors winner in 2010 and 2013. As we'll discuss next, there's only so many spots in any given promotion, which will naturally lead to certain people being unhappy with their spots, which is why it's important to have as many thriving wrestling companies as possible, so there's always somewhere else to go. Next up, Triple H has revealed his reaction to WWE's interest in Logan Paul. This past weekend at SummerSlam, popular YouTube star Logan Paul made his singles debut, defeating former WWE champion The Miz after what was an incredibly impressive outing for the rookie. This week, new WWE head of creative Triple H appeared on Logan's Impulsive podcast, where he revealed his initial reaction to WWE's interest in signing the social media star, and he would note, "You want me to be completely honest?" I said, "Who the f is that?" Christian Prouty walked in and talked about it, and I went, "Yeah, I don't know who that is." Yeah, I had no idea, and then they told me. Then I started looking at it, and I was like, holy these dudes are massive. I have kids right now and they're watching all this stuff, and now it's on your radar, so you start hearing people talk about it, where if I would have heard people talk about it before, I wouldn't have ever paid attention to it. Now you start paying attention to it like this thing is huge and we gotta get with this guy. Whilst Logan Paul is a divisive figure amongst wrestling fans, I think what he can bring to the business is massive, with him no doubt creating new fans of the sport, much like what we saw when YouTubers started turning into boxers, drawing some of the highest figures in years. Everyone has that one wrestler who drew them into wrestling, and for this generation, that guy could be Logan Paul. There's not really any wrestler in any promotion that have the reach outside of the wrestling space to do that, and it's something Logan can provide, with this creating a trickle-down effect on the industry as a whole to potentially take it to a new level. Next up was Cesaro close to becoming WWE World Champion. At the Forbidden Door event on June 26th, Claudio Castagnoli would make his AEW debut, this following the expiration of his WWE contract earlier in the year. Then going by the name of Cesaro, he was always seen as someone that was criminally underused in WWE, with him always being a fan candidate for a future World Champion, something that The Office didn't agree with. This weekend, Claudio would speak with Chris Van Vliet at StarCast 5, where he revealed he felt he was close to being crowned World Champion multiple times, and he would say, "Yes, it's all about building momentum. I feel I created that momentum a lot of times with the fans." Now that he's out of WWE, it didn't take him long to win a different World Championship, with him now holding the top prize in Ring of Honor, which is of course owned by AEW president Tony Khan. There is now just one member of the Blackpool Combat Club without gold, meaning it's Bryan Danielson's job next to bring a belt home, perhaps one of the IWGP belts over in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Now wouldn't that be nice? And next is a brand new show coming to All Elite Wrestling. This week, AEW would file for a brand new trademark, with fans believing this will be a brand new all-female wrestling show. The term filed for is All Elite Women, this for multiple uses including dolls, retail stores, and the creation, development, and production of TV programming. It appears from the trademark that this is an attempt by AEW to increase their viewership in the female demographic, not only through a new television show but also through children's toys marketed towards young girls. It's not clear if the All Elite Women's show will be a traditional wrestling show, a reality show, or something else, but there will likely be an official announcement in the coming weeks and months regarding the matter. If this is set to be a wrestling show, it will be a great platform to give the women's division more reps, a chance to develop, and allow more talent to be showcased, which will only benefit the division as a whole. The show will become the 5th AEW weekly show alongside Dynamite, Rampage, Dark, and Dark Elevation. And next up, Tony Khan has admitted it's likely that AEW wrestlers will jump to WWE. With WWE now under new management, with Triple H taking the reins of head of creative, somebody that fans consider more in touch with modern wrestling, there has been a lot of speculation to how severe any upcoming changes to the WWE product will be. On top of this, many have reported that several free agents and current AEW wrestlers are more open to returning to WWE in the future, with many of them having strong relationships with the new head of creative from their days in NXT. This week, appearing in an interview with Sports Grid, AEW president Tony Khan would give his thoughts on the new WWE regime, stating that the competition will change, and he said, "It's going to change the competition, but I think that's a good thing. AEW's got a big fan base. We're on in 130 countries now around the world, and here in the US, we've built a great fan base. And the competition is going to change. It's a different person in the chair opposite me, but I don't think that's going to be a bad thing for the wrestling fan necessarily." Khan would go on to admit that there is a possibility that some AEW stars could make the jump back to WWE, although this is only a good thing for the business, and Khan would add, Now, probably more so than ever, I imagine great wrestlers are going to be in demand. And again, I think this is probably going to be good for the wrestling fans because that's one of the most exciting things about pro wrestling, free agency. It's one of the things that was really missing from the sport for almost 2 decades before AEW came in. Because there was not a legitimate competitor in the free agent market, and now there is. I think it's going to see some exciting times ahead, hopefully for many years to come. One of the worst things that happened, I think, in American sports in my lifetime was when WCW closed down, and there should always be another national wrestling company. So far, it's mostly been one-way traffic from WWE to AEW, with the exceptions of Cody Rhodes and the likes of Gigi Dolan and Nathan Frazer, who are now in NXT. Healthy competition for talent is no doubt a great thing for both sides, with there only being so many spots in each company, with it also making both shows much more unpredictable. And before you go, make sure you check out every All In wrestler that didn't sign for AEW.